So this chart is basically telling you that how the summer rallies are happening for the last few years, from 1950 up until 2023. So normally on the seasonal year, in an election year like this year, April should be bullish, but we have seen that April this year went down almost 4 to 5%, and the first quarter of the year are bullish. The first January is bullish. It gave us 2%. February was bearish, but this year it gave us 4%. March is also bearish, so that coincides with this chart. But April is bullish normally on a seasonal note, on a presidential year. But this year it gave us -4%, and we are currently in May, so May is slightly bullish. And we have to wait and see. We are mid-May. We are now. Today is the 11th of May. Yes, the 11th of May. And June, July, and August are bullish. More bullish than the month May, as you can see. But we have to wait and see what this year is gonna bring us. So normally on a seasonal note, guys, the electional year is very bullish. As you can see, it's much more bullish than this, but it's the same as April. But this year it gave us -4%. So September, so those 2 months are bearish, and that's normal, and I can understand it. But because this is the period where there's a lot of uncertainty and doubt. That's because there's not a choice made of who's gonna be the next president. So it's logic for those periods to be very uncertain. So this year is gonna be between these two guys, and we have to wait and see what they're gonna bring us this year. But yeah, we're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see. So let's continue. So there's a lot of uncertainty and doubt in the month September and October. That's because there's not a president selected. It's pretty much a lot of uncertainty and doubt. And for the month November, that's the month that they're gonna select a president, and in that month is gonna be bullish. So we have to wait and see who's gonna be the president of this year. It's gonna be between Biden and Trump. And from the month November and December, they are pretty much bullish year if we can see it on the seasonal note. So this chart goes all the way back up to 1950 until 2023. So yeah, it's a good chart to see what's basically happening on an electional year. So I hope you learned something out of this, and to see how you can imply this information on your stocks, buying and selling your stocks.